driving home from work in a snowstorm in Colorado Springs. Hey everybody, it's me, JD, Howlin Winds Storm Chasers. Normally we would be chasing storms, but in the winter time there aren't that many tornadoes and thunderstorms, so we have to chase whatever nature gives us. And right now it is a snowstorm. It's been going on since let's see, this is like the third or fourth day of snow, and a lot of roads here in Colorado are closed. Highway 24 is closed. US 75 or 25 is closed on the other side of Pueblo, and I'm currently on my way home from work. It snowed most of the day. It just now, about an hour ago actually, stopped snowing, but the roads are really bad. The main roads aren't doing too bad. The plows have been out, but I have a feeling as I get into back roads and neighborhoods, it will get a little worse. So I am in the old Chevy pickup, taking my time, not getting in any hurry. I'll make sure I get there safely. In the video, you can see the storm clouds up above us. We still have real heavy clouds. And I just turned on to Benatucci. Follow Benatucci around to 85-87 and take 85-87 home. Trying to get my Pandora fired up. There. Got that. I have to kind of be careful because I noticed with YouTube, if you have music or anything on your live stream, they can you can get hit with a copyright thing for rebroadcasting and stuff. But since it's playing on the radio, I don't know how that'll work. I'll give it a try. If they say anything, I can always get rid of it. But I don't even think my headlights are working. I don't know. I don't see any headlights in the sky in front of me. Huh. I may have to pull off down here somewhere and check them. I don't think I have any lights. I'll make sure people can see me. Like I say, I'm on Benatucci. I don't know if y'all can tell this or not, but I think my headlights are covered with snow, to be honest with you. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. Hang on a second. Yeah, I think they are. I think they're taking the snow. Hopefully there's enough light showing through that nobody's going to hit me, but I'll stop down here somewhere where it's safe and clean them off. I don't want to stop right here. Not safe. Now I'm on the way home. We have had, this is the fourth day that we've had of snow. My wife called me a little while ago and said that she actually called off tonight if y'all watched my video on, I believe it was Tuesday night on my way home, I did a live stream because it was really storming then. So she called off. She said she went out to get in her car and the snow was up to the bottom of the car door. So she opted not to get out in it, especially since everything is refreezing. I am in the pickup truck, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can because I don't know exactly what part of me people can see in the front. I do think my headlights are covered up with snow. I should have checked them. I always do, but tonight I didn't. But I'm heading home. We are in Colorado Springs. I know there are places all over Colorado that are in a winter storm. I noticed a lot of chasers were up in Trinidad, Colorado. They've actually closed a lot of the area up there. And we'll get past this red light up here, I think, and find a spot where I can safely pull over. Well, here's a spot. I'll pull over right here, folks. Bear with me for just a second because I'm going to get out of the car or out of the truck and clean off my headlights. So give me a minute to get out of here and clean those off, and then I will be right back. I want to make sure people can see me on the road. Getting out here for a second to clean off my headlights. Yep, they were covered. Now I can see. You know, winter's okay if you live in the winter country, but you know what? Enough's enough. I knew when we moved to Colorado that we were going to get a lot of snow and stuff, and I don't mind snow. I'm in the mood for Christmas right now. But all right, here we go again. Clean out the 4-barrel. For some reason, if there's any chat going on, I'm not seeing it today. I don't know why. It's not showing up on my screen. I'm really not sure why. Highlights saved. Channel, I don't understand. No, don't want to turn that off. Huh. I'm not really sure why my chats aren't showing up. Anyway, if you're on, it looks like I got one person on, but I guess one better than none. But again, I'm on my way home from work. 10:17 right now, Colorado time. Our store opens or closes at 10 o'clock, so kind of late, you know, to be staying open on such crummy weather. But hey, you know, got to do what the company says, I guess. So, but we are moving. Right now, I'm doing about 30 miles an hour, a little less than that actually, about 25 miles an hour. I'm currently on Highway 85, 87, heading from central Colorado Springs to south Colorado Springs, down where we live. I am in the Chevy Silverado Z71 pick-em-up truck, and and I do have it in four-wheel drive. Like I've said before, pickup truck can slide just as easy as anything else. I've heard people say, well, you know, I drive a pickup truck, snow doesn't bother me. Well, pickup trucks can usually slide sometimes easier than cars because they're so light and they're back in. So yeah, I'm just testing the road here. It is very slushy. There is some spots where we've got black ice. Hit a couple of spots going across a bridge where it already started freezing. The main road is kind of slushy. You can travel it, but we do have snow buildup on both sides. But they've done a pretty good job of keeping the road open, the main roads. I-25 is closed, to the best of my knowledge, from Pueblo south, and Highway 24 is completely closed in both directions. So they have closed a bunch of roads. Some of the people that I work with who live in like Falcon and some other towns are having to find alternate routes tonight. We have two people in our store that actually do live in Falcon, and they usually take 24, and they've closed 24, so they're not able to get out and get on that road. So they're going to have to find alternate routes that have not been closed. So I'm actually kind of lucky tonight because 85, 87 is open. So I'm going to follow this down like I normally do to Mesa Ridge Parkway and then head east out toward where our house is at, Morrison Ranch. So just bear with me. I appreciate everybody jumping in. I'm sorry, I apologize. Tuesday night when I did a live stream in that storm, I could see the chat. I could see, you know, people logging in, and for some reason tonight I'm not seeing that. I don't know why. So I apologize. I don't know what I did or did not do to my phone when I logged in and started the live stream. So I do have another phone here in the truck, and if I get caught at one of these red lights, I will log into my web channel as a visitor, and maybe the chats will show up on the other phone. So don't give up on me. Please hang on. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're here, and hit the like. Like I say, if I get caught by a light up here, I'll log into my other phone here and see if I can see the chat. For some reason, it's not showing up on my phone tonight. It did on Tuesday night. But I'm on Highway 85, 87 in Colorado Springs, heading home from work. Our store closes at 10 o'clock. So it's kind of late to be getting out. Everything's starting to refreeze. We're getting some black ice underneath the snow. And I have Christmas music playing. Oh yeah. I start listening to Christmas music usually in October. I love Christmas. Got great memories of Christmas as a kid growing up. Had some great times. Okay, I think I'm showing something down at the bottom. Erica, you're back. Welcome. Since you were not at work today, you did not miss anything. We were not that busy. So I do appreciate you jumping back in and watching. Right here in front of Walmart, so you know where that's at. And a McDonald's, of course, but it looks like they may be closed. They may have sent everybody home early, I don't know. And let's see who else we got in here. John Galt. Good job, JD. Keep an eye out for those Yeti foots. Drive safe. Gotcha. Erica, I appreciate y'all jumping in. Appreciate the chat. Please do me a favor if you're not subscribed already. I know Erica is, but if you're not subscribed already, subscribe and hit the like button. That does help me get my perks. We'll test the road again. Yeehaw! Oh yeah. I like to hear that 4-barrel kick in. That's kind of gives me goosebumps. They're phasing those out. Newer cars today, new trucks, new cars, they've got all that fuel injection and all that kind of stuff. So unless you got a turbo or something that really makes some noise. So kick this 4-barrel in, you can hear it. But right now, I think I just need to be safe, not be hot rodding in the middle of a snowstorm here, or slushy. And yes, I will be back at work again tomorrow. I do work on Saturday. And we do have storm chasers spotted all over Colorado. Most of them are centered up around we do have some of them up in well, I said it a while ago and I already forgot. So anyway, we do have other storm chasers out in storms, and some of those towns they have snow piled up on the sides of the road a couple of feet high. So they have one little road going right through the middle of it. So some of these towns in Colorado have gotten hit pretty hard. So right now we've got snow everywhere. They're trying to keep the roads open. I see a snow plow up in front of me, so we're kind of following along behind him. He's trying to keep this road open. Again, for those that just joined, they do have Highway 25 closed down from Pueblo going south, and I think before I left the store, north of Denver is also they've got some closures north of Denver. So that's not uncommon going up toward Monument, places like that. But we really don't have a good 2-lane right here, but yet I've got somebody on my left that thinks they're in a hurry that's wanting to make it a 2-lane. The plow hasn't really opened that 2-lane up yet. So I'm going to scoot over because I know there's a curb up here where this red light's at. Follow the guy in front of me. The other night we had somebody log in from Washington, somebody from Arkansas. I believe they said they weren't getting any snow. And I thought, well, you have mine, you know. But I do like it. It reminds me of Christmas. Makes me want to put up the tree. Like Erica said the other night, and I did buy some eggnog, by the way, Erica. I stopped at Safeway on the way home and bought the last container they had of eggnog. I did not see the Christmas tree Little Debbie cakes out yet. That doesn't mean they're not. There just wasn't any on the shelf, so they may have already been all bought up. But I'll make sure I sit down and have me some eggnog and Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes as soon as I can. Donuts in the Walmart parking lot. I could get out there. I'd have to take it out of 4-wheel drive though, because I can't do a donut in 4-wheel drive. So I'd have to take it out of 4-wheel drive to do that. And I don't know what the other viewers would think. Well, you know, you're out there acting silly in that truck. Now I'm on this iced over bridge, so hang on, folks. I'm gonna put both hands on the wheel. This turns into ice really, really quick. So I'm gonna play it safe. Yeah, donuts in the parking lot. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this road's actually looking pretty good. My wife, by the time we get out to my house, it's going to be completely different. This road right here, they've got pretty well plowed, but it gets a lot of traffic. But once I get off of the main road and start getting on some of these side roads, it's going to get worse, I know, because they don't keep them this clear. Maybe I can read some of this chat. Erica, oh, sounds good. No problem. Let's see. Yeah, I'm watching out for all the crazy drivers. I said it on Tuesday night that this is a military town. We got a lot of military bases here. So we have young people, young adults coming in here from all over the country, Florida and, you know, places like that, and they never see snow. So when they get transferred up here to these bases, they they kind of have to learn how to drive, because they get out here thinking they can drive like they do back home, and it don't work that way. So, and black ice is the worst. You can't see it on this asphalt, and you could be driving along thinking you're doing well, and you get a patch of black ice, and you can lose it pretty quick. So, very unforgiving. So I have a feeling it's probably going to get a little bit worse out toward the house. My wife again called off because she said the snow was piled up to the bottom of her car when she went out to open the door and get in, and just decided to call out. And I said good, because I didn't really want to have her out in this. I don't know if it's supposed to snow any more tonight or not, but tomorrow I think tomorrow was supposed to start to clear up a little bit, but we'll find out. I don't have a chance. I can't have a chance to look at the radar. So I logged into the spotter network earlier to try to figure out see where all the spotters were at, storm chasers, and I didn't actually see very many showing up where all the snow was at. So I don't know if they've already finished up for the night or what. But all this slush and all this water is definitely going to refreeze overnight. So tomorrow morning, it's going to be really, really treacherous. So try to figure out where this lane goes. Hang on for a minute, folks. Trying to watch the curbs. Got all this snow, you can't see where the curbs are at. So yeah, this is a long light. The one down by Good to Go by Quick Quack, that new one they're putting there by that King Super, that one is also very, very long. So they're doing so much construction right at that intersection. That's a long light. And yes, this one is long also. Sometimes I can catch them and get all the way through them, but most of the time I catch them. They end up stopping me. So again, I appreciate those of you that logged in. I appreciate it. I really do. It kind of makes me feel like what we're doing is kind of worth it. I realize this isn't a tornado chase, but if you'll go to my website, you're obviously there. If you'll check out some of my videos, you'll find out last weekend we were down in Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma area with down there where Reed Timmer and Connor Croft and all them were at. And if you'll watch the videos and read my narration, one of those, Karen and I were actually in one of the storms. I truly believe there was a tornado or twister, but it was in the bear's cage. I couldn't see it. It was rain wrapped, and everything was horizontal on the road, and all the lightning strikes around the car caused us to lose our live stream just as we got into the storm. So I lost the live stream. Connor Croft was about a mile or two ahead of us. They had already driven out of it, but Karen and I were kind of caught in it. So it's kind of an experience for us, being our first true long distance chase. But we had to come to work. Had we stayed out, we did, after that endeavor there, that little escapade, we did actually go to our hotel. And between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, the next day, that's when all those tornadoes hit Norman and Oklahoma City. And that's the same ones that we were in there in Texas, New Mexico area that moved over into Oklahoma. My son got into me bad. He said, "Dad, if you and Mom are going to do this full time, y'all are going to have to learn to stay up at night." And I agree with him. We did go to the hotel and went to bed, and while we were sleeping, Oklahoma got hit. And had we stayed up and kept chasing, we would have been down there. We would have gotten some great video and experience there. So, lesson learned. We learned from that, so in the future, we'll try to do it a little bit better. But again, we did have to come back. We had to be at work, and when we do it full time, we're not going to have to worry about that. We can chase as long as we want to. Sleep on the road or whatever. So basically get off of Mesa Ridge Parkway turns to the right here, and from here on it turns into Powers. So, yeah, it's pretty slick up here. I just noticed that car up there stopping and sliding, so I wouldn't be out tonight if I didn't have to be. These people are leaving the residential area and going into town. That drives me crazy. Why are these people even out of their house? If I didn't have to be out here, I wouldn't be. But again, watch those videos, hit the like button on them, then a little like, and tap the bell so you'll know when I go live and post something. Obviously y'all are here, but tell your friends. I'm trying to get my subscription rates up. I have to get up to 500 subscribers before I can actually start monetizing, but we can actually start making money on the channel and all. But I did finally get to 50 where I can live stream, but I need to do better. I will be reloading all of my drone footages. I did have like 5 or 6 videos of some drone shots. I took them offline until I could read up on the Part 107 FAA license, because unmanned aircraft still have to have certification if they do it for commercial reasons. As long as you're doing it strictly for recreation, you do not have to have a license, but you do have to log your flights. So there's some things I need to get done before I can put those back on my website. I don't want to get the FAA on me. Last thing I need is the government chasing me. We're trying to go into this thing honest and open, and making sure we've got all the certifications and training and licenses and all that stuff. So we do have some things to do. Well, there comes a snowplow right yonder. He's doing that side of the road. I think he's already done this side for the most part. Let's see. Yes, right now I'm still on Mesa Ridge Parkway, but it's turned. I'm heading to Mark Sheffel Road. Hit Mark Sheffel down here and turn left and head down to Lorson Ranch where we live. Right out, as you can see, it's white. There's white everywhere out here, and we're getting farther away from the main road, so it's going to get worse. When I turn into our neighborhood, it's really going to, especially for my wife to call off work. She don't. Be careful right here, because it gets really slick here at this intersection. Make sure I stop far enough back. I don't want to hit that truck in front of me. Give ourselves plenty of room. Yep, another snowplow. Well, at least they're out. Trying to keep these roads open. I'm glad. I think he's sanding also. I think I see sand going on the back. So they're trying to plow it and sand it. Mark Sheffel. Now I remember the name of the church. I drove by it the other night. I said, hey, there's a church right there, but I don't remember. It's the Restoration Church, right here on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good-sized church. Their parking lot's always full when they're having services. So, and then fixing to pass Peaceful Valley Road. Over here away from that curb. It's a bad thing about the snow is you can't see those curbs. They got curbs right here at these intersections. If you're not careful with the snow there, you'll wind up hitting one of them. I don't want to do that. So just past Pleasant Valley, coming up on a road called Poa Anua, P-O-A-A-N-N-U-A, Poa Anua. I have no idea who came up with that name, but when you call somebody and give them your address, the first thing they're going to say is, what? Then you'll say it again and they'll say, spell it. Yeah, nobody's going to understand that. I don't know why they did that. Now we're coming up to Horse and Ranch here. At least the screen's clear. The other night, the broadcast got kind of garbled. I think it might have been because of all the snowstorm itself. These roads, especially on these things, get you good. I followed people before through here that were going too fast and slid over and did hit the curb. So you do have to be careful on these curves. And I worry about the other guy. I don't worry about me. I know slow down on them. Some of these yahoos, they don't know how to slow down. So I'm sorry the broadcast wasn't like fantastic. The other night we had a snowstorm. It was snowing like crazy. At least right now it's let up, but it's been snowing all day long. You can see it from the road. I mean, they hadn't even got them cleared yet. We've got them beat down from traffic, but the plows haven't really got it all done yet. So maybe they'll get all this caught up overnight. If the snow holds off, we'll be okay in the morning. But if it starts snowing again, it's just going to add powdered or loose snow on top of frozen ice, and that's not good because having ice underneath snow is dangerous. I'm feeling a little bit of squirrely on the road here, so this one is starting to freeze. There's less traffic on it. I don't know why I keep meeting cars on the curb. I'm not so afraid they're going to slide over and hit me. Like I said, people just don't know to slow down. Alright, well, turn in here. When the snow stops, at least you can see. Well, alright, like I said Tuesday night, I am now coming down my street, and somebody's been down it. I'm going down my street, so I appreciate everybody logging in and riding home with me. Kind of makes the drive fun when you've got somebody to talk to while you're driving. So I'm going to log out and end this broadcast, and I appreciate y'all logging in. Thank you so much. Everybody have a good night.